And by the way, my little rats are only for you. That sounded more romantic in my head.
Welcome back to another Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous video, and in the last video we saved the mongrels, and I was really worried for Lann's life, and I actually thought maybe Lann would have seen us after our resting, not after my big, to explain what I was doing is off camera I was doing my garrison, kind of upgrading the garrisons, and so yeah, anyway, welcome to another video of Pathfinder. Lann is clearly nervous. He's fidgeting with the edge of his sleeve. Commander, on the city wall there's your presence is required up there. I can't handle it alone, so please come with me. What happened? Up there, I'm not going to lie, I think things are pretty bad. I tried my best, but I'm not great at all this. But still, I'd really like you to come and take a look. If you don't like what you see, you can just throw me in a dungeon. I'll understand. Are the demons attacking? No, it's nothing serious like that. Honest, this whole thing is getting more awkward by the second. Just come with me and I'll tell you everything later. It might even be fun. Did the wall collapse? No, last I checked it was still standing. Look, just trust me and let's go. You might regret it later, but not too much, I promise. Have the Crusaders revolted? No, as far as I know, those who don't adore you steer clear of you, and you're totally fine on that front, but I really do require your presence on the wall. It's nothing calamitous, except maybe on a smaller scale. Oh, can you just say it plainly? All right. Oh, I can see I'm freaking you out. Nothing terrible has happened. I just did a thing, and the longer I stand here, the more I get the feeling that this whole was a giant catastrophic mistake. But even if that's true, I'm still glad I did it. Well, you coming? All right, let's go see that wall. Lann lets out a breath. Phew. Well, I made this mess. Now it's time to face the music. Let's go. Okay.
Basically, there you have it. I wanted to bring musicians too, but then I figured we don't need a crowd. It would have been weird. But, I got us elven wine and made dinner.
Lann made dinner?
I hope you like it. I was told I'm supposed to pull out the chair for the lady, but I think that's dumb. You're perfectly capable of doing it yourself. Sorry. I'm nervous and rambling.
This is so sweet. Did you prepare all this yourself? For me?
What can I say? I tried. Down in the caves, the perfect date is going on a hunt together and eating your kill by the fire. But I thought I could have a go at something uplandery, kind of like a picnic, with a nice view of the wound. Yeah, not really romantic, I know, but we're in Dresden. If you want a view, the wound's all you got. Now, allow me to serve you, like a real suitor. Let me just open this bottle with the corkscrew I forgot downstairs. It's a long way to go fetch it. It's fine. I'll open it with a knife. Just need to push the cork inside.
I know he'll do just fine without the corkscrew.
Ha! Got it. It really isn't all that hard. Milady, may I have your glass? How about something to eat? I went out on a limb and baked you these.
Lann points at the platter piled high with slightly misshapen, cracked pasties. They have little legs, tails, and ears, all from the same dough, and that make them look like rats.
I thought I'd treat you to some mongrel delicacies, but I figured you wouldn't enjoy real rats. So please, help yourself. There's meat in them. It's not rat, mind you, but it's my first ever attempt at baking, so I can't vouch for the result.
They look cute. I will try one. Despite their unappetizing appearance, the pasties have a delicious, on the inside, juicy chopped meat, herbs, and spices. It all blends together perfectly. Lan watches your reaction and smiles happily.
Not bad, huh? Just so you know, this is the third batch. The first two I carried off deep into the wound and buried because monstrosities like that shouldn't be allowed to exist. And by the way, my little rats are only for you. That sounded more romantic in my head.
Oh, okay.
You made me happy by coming here. For me, this evening isn't just an attempt to feed you rat-shaped treats. I would give you anything you want, but I've got nothing but my life and my bow. All I can do is show you how much I adore you. Let you feel my love for you. No demon slaying or dumb jokes. Just me. If you let me into your chambers, I'll show you. Trust me, at least for one night. I promise you won't regret it.
Oh, I have been This has been a wonderful date. Let it continue in my bedroom.
I'd carry you in my arms across the whole of Dresden, but I don't want to make everyone else jealous. Say the word and I'll follow you anywhere, beautiful. And I'll try my best not to skip with happiness along the way.
Oh, I'm crying. He is so... Then the trickster music cuts in.
I love you.
Oh! I think I just melted.
You make my life better. You make me better. With you, I've finally been able to think about the future. I saw no point in it before. I just focused on how to make my life matter in the end, and how to die a hero. And only now do I actually want to live with you. See what the future holds with you. Build a home, start a family, try to make you happy. When I look at you, I feel like we can do anything we want. Tell me, will you marry me? Will you be my family, my future?
Yes, I can't speak. Yes, I love you, and I do want to marry you.
Yes! Thank you, Shaylin. My prayers from yesterday weren't for nothing. You've delivered the finest of all women into my arms. You know your stuff.
Wow.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. You have no idea how happy you've made me. You are the commander of my soul. You've crushed all of my inner demons and conquered my heart. And that's how it'll always be. Forever. Yeah, that sounded better in my head when I practiced
perfect.
it.
That was perfect. That was perfect.
And you know what else? I also have a surprise. I made arrangements with Arsino just in case. She agreed to marry us whenever we want. So, why not now? I'm ready for anything right now, and I don't want to waste a single second. Come on. You're the most beautiful woman in the world, and I love you. And I want to declare it before the gods.
Wow! 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 Arsino smiles at you both, the picture of solemnity, and yet there's a hint of excitement in her eyes. Titania Von Shire, Lann. There are no guests here today, no feasts, no generous gifts, just two people in love, the gods watching over them, and a priestess that will seal this union in the presence of the gods. Before you say your vows, let us offer a short prayer in silence so that the gods may grant you clarity and guide your heart. Lann is looking at you, and even the scaled half of his face doesn't look as impassive as usual. There's laughter in his eyes. He clearly wants to say something, but he's holding it back, biting his lip. Let us begin. Lann, do you take the woman sent to you by the gods to be your wife, and stay with her until your soul is sent to be judged by Pharasma? Lann takes a deep breath, as if he's about to dive into cold water. Yes. Yes, I do. Titania Von Shire, do you take the man sent to you by the gods to be your husband, and stay with him until your soul is sent to be judged by Pharasma? Yes. Yes. I do believe. I do. Lann closes his eyes for a moment and smiles. Yes. She said yes. If this is a dream, I don't want to wake up. Arsino holds out her hands over you. May Abada and all of the other righteous gods watch over your union. May they grant you the paths honest and true. May your home be blessed with plenty. May your union be one of love and peace. For the treasures of this world have no worth if not held by the hands that know the wisdom and love. Exchange the rings that will be the beginning of your shared wealth. We got wedding ring! I should probably kiss you, Titania Von Shire, but I can't move a muscle. Just give me a couple of minutes. Let this sink in and then do what you want with me. Go forth, children of Glorian, and be happy. My congratulations to you both. My sincerest congratulations. Oh, we're at it again. Of course, it's our wedding. It's our wedding day. Oh, he is very, very happy. Oh, is this where he hangs out now? Half naked on my bed? Is this where he hangs out now, half naked in bed? One of these days I'm going to keep you in the bedroom until you catch up on your sleep. Yes, I'm very concerned for your health. Oh, I bet! That was incredible. I'm always up for a repeat performance. I was going to say something like, I miss you already, but I realized that would sound way too mushy. The worst part of it is, I really do miss you already. How do you manage to be so tempting even in the midst of a military campaign? Did you enjoy that? That was incredible. Oh my gosh, this is amazing! So, wedding rings, do I actually have to wear it? Whenever the wearer of this ring is hit by an enemy, the wearer of the second ring gains Bane against the enemy for... Right, what are we taking off? Because, you know, wedding rings. Why is it currently locked? Everything's locked. Maybe it's because he's naked.
We march ahead.
Okay, I was not. I wasn't expecting. I was gonna say. Are you? Are we not allowed to leave? I was gonna say, why am I not leaving? Okay. Well, we got married. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of I'm still recovering, okay?
Our path leads on.
Okay. 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 Well, me and Lann are married. Wonderful. Now, what are we going to do? Right, we can get some recruitment going. I know it's going to be a while. Ooh, cleric. Yes. Clerics are great. We will combine them all though. There will be. Well, we'll get that sorted. With a lot of fights. I'm not sure. I think, do you know what? Guarantee it. My upper 8 that's having all the issues. I'm still a little giddy from getting married. Thank God it gave me a chance to redeem it. It's only 4 paladins. Shoot. We'll get a chance to. Thank you. settled in what remained of an ancient war camp. As one Crusader bard told it, the camp likely belonged to warriors who followed Ardone into battle against the demonic invasion around 300 years ago. After clearing the camp, the Crusaders collected everything of value and left. What's up? All units in the army have a +3 bonus to saving throws. All spellcasting units have a +2 bonus to AC. The general has more energy. Okay, someone else is being attacked. So that's what that is. Banner defense. There's a fort under siege. I wish, you know, I do wish we could zoom out a little bit more. It's this one. It's all the way over here. I don't think he'll make it down there. Actually, why won't it let me? Oh. It won't let me, like, move him down. So, like, it won't let me, like, click on something for him. That's weird. That is weird. That's a... Okay, that's as far as we're going with that. Where is this one? I really, I wish I could name them. There is an army in the way of that. Yeah, it's not, do you know what, we'll continue this another time then. It's not letting me, like, move my troops to one movement. Right, so, we done that. That happened. Companion quest, more than nothing. That's Nenio's. That's Finion's. One final breath. It's going back down to... yeah, here. So what we want to do is go to the Vale. So to get to the Vale, we want to be going to the Poor Riddles. Use some bait. Okay, now we're at the Vale. Where we want to go is here. I'm not entirely sure how to get here. Not going that way. Okay. Oh, maybe? Unexpected sounds break the menacing, monotonous atmosphere of the worldwood. Business-like chatter, the lazy neigh of ponies, and the clatter of instruments, and rising above everything else, a rather expressive voice. ship? How could you even think about proposing such a thing? Next, you'll tell me we should travel by portals or streak across the sky in a winged chariot. And don't look at me like that. I know what you mean. That this cart has experienced things you wouldn't see in your worst nightmare. That it's time to retire and put its wheels up beside the fire, axles creaking as it tells its cart's grandchildren stories of its wild youth. That I can afford a more reliable transportation than this wreck. To this, I will say that great explorers and discoverers set out on their expedition on foot, and they didn't complain about it. Yet you can't even survive a comfortable ground-based travel in an ordinary cart. And with that, the owner of the expressive voice turns to you and nods as if he didn't expect to see anyone else. Julius Narthrople, I'm just passing through. The name is familiar to you. Narthrople is an eccentric gnome scholar from Absalom. Traveler, explorer, popularizer of science, journalist, and author of a dozen books and countless articles. Due to his overly sharp tongue, he's been sentenced to death or exile by no fewer than 3 or 4 nations in Glorian. Every year, new rumors surface of his death and at the hands of some offended monarch or other. I've heard about you. You're a scientist and explorer, aren't you? Julius Narthrople, scientist, traveler, cartographer, journalist, lecturer, author of numerous books and popular science almanacs and breakthrough discoveries in half a dozen academic fields, and at one point I helped stop a millennium-long conspiracy of the First World demigod. But that's nothing. I've heard rumors of your death. Julius shrugs in an emphatic, dismissive way. These rumors never stop. I'm not a desk jockey, but I am a field researcher, a cartographer. I spend most of my time on the road, stopping only briefly to finish a paper or give a lecture, and every time the unknown or new mysterious land swallows me, my detractors jump at the chance to spread the stories of my death. I've been credited with perishing in the depths of the Isle of Bendigo, meeting my end at the hands of a whispering tyrant when last wool fell, and many of less impressive deaths, such as being drowned by a kobolds in river in a place not marked on any map. Hogwash, I do not imagine myself immortal, but so far I've been able to avoid meeting Pharasma. There's still so much to learn about this world. Jubilos's speech seems confident, and there's no reason to doubt his words, yet he mentioned the fall of Last War as a well-known fact. To know for certain this nation is alive and well. You just happen to be passing through so deep in the world. Now what's bothering you? Of course, I didn't mean to say this happened by accident. Passing through simply means I do not intend to conduct extensive research or educational work here. Just make a few observations here and there. What's wrong with your cards? Oh, I suppose I should have led with this. Sadly, my cart is stuck and my assistants... Jubilos casts a peevish look at the 3 gnomes shuffling awkwardly nearby. As it turns out, are completely incapable of applying the most simple practical skills and fixing this blasted wagon. I would appreciate your help, Commander. All you need to do is attach the wheel, clear the road, and calm the poor ponies. The whirlpool causes them great distress. How do you know I'm the Commander? I haven't even introduced myself yet. Jubilos adjusts his glasses. Obviously, it's about my acumen. Surely you didn't expect a renowned scientist to be so ignorant as not to recognize the most significant historical figure of this region and era? You're asking me to fix your cart? Me, the commander of the 5th Crusade and wielder of mythical power? Why not? Perhaps your mythical power will allow you to snap your fingers and make a new cart materialize. If not, I would be grateful if you could fix this one. Tyrion shakes his head disapprovingly. Your manner of conversing is audaciously arrogant. It's appealing. I mean, appalling. Jubilus narrows his eyes. I don't recall you introducing yourself, young man. Count Darian Arenday at your service, Mr. Nothruple. Oddly enough, I read about you in a news item on high society scandals. I stumbled upon it in the cabin of Absalom Ferry when I had nothing else with which to occupy myself. So I'm famous, even in Absalom. Darian smiles with delight. Infamous, perhaps. Not the sort of fame to be proud of, young man. Anyone can consume one too many Numian potions and throw a wild party on the roof of a cathedral, but it's better to strive to gain renown through intelligence and hard work. Nenio would love him. I'm half sad that Nenio isn't with us right now. I'll see what I can do. This is wonderful, and don't think me an ungrateful lout. I'll be sure to mention your generosity in the article I'll write about this encounter. I'm going to take some notes. You may get started on the repairs, Commander. Well, I shall calm the ponies. Now, ponies, calm yourselves. The ponies' eyes seem oddly intelligent. You get the uneasy feeling that the ponies are playing along with your attempts to calm them, chuckling to themselves. Still, they obediently stand where they're supposed to, ready to pull the cart. A thought just occurred to me, Commander, says Jubilos, barely paying attention to your attempts to repair his cart. What do you think of your place in history? Dear friends of mine told me much about you and your crusade. Is this an attempt to interview me? Were this an interview, I'd be asking you awkward questions. I have plenty, believe me. Jubilos looks through his glasses as if he knows your every secret. I could start by asking about the source of your mythical powers that made all of Mendev consider you the chosen one of the gods, and then move on to asking how does it feel to be the hero in one of the greatest scams in modern history. I'm not doing this, I'm merely satisfying my curiosity. Perhaps my fate has been far from ordinary, but I'm satisfied with the path I've chosen and the person I've become. And are those forced to follow you happy? Those who depend on you? Jubilos adjusts his glasses. Or are you one of those people who goes ahead without bothering to ask the opinions of others? I think I ask the opinions of others quite a lot, thank you. Then again, who am I to lecture one of the greatest figures of our time? Beyond your way, Desna will aid you. I'll stand here by the side of the road and take some notes. Do you revere Desna too? You must have traveled far and seen much. The goddess smiled upon wanderers. Yes, Sister Desna, and of a very unusual kind. Jubilos looks at Arashale with curiosity. Yes, I've been to many places, and I hope to visit many more, but I'm surprised at your admiration. Does Golorian truly overshadow the wonders of extra-planar travel for you? In the past, I did not travel. I hunted. I saw no wonders. I did not understand the delight of walking the road, seeing new places, or making new acquaintances. So you have surely seen more than I have, because I did not see. My eyes were closed. Then I wish to keep them open and see all that you wish to see. It's worth it to spend a lifetime traveling, or even more than one. Okay, we're fixing the cart. After 10 minutes of work and a little bit of ingenuity, the wheel slides back in place, none for the worse wear. Hey, Mr. Northruple, did you fall asleep or something? I haven't heard any snide comments or philosophical rants for a good 6 minutes now. Something is clearly amiss. What was it? An attempt to practice your wit at my expense? Not bad for an amateur. Wit is a useful quality. Sadly, it's not always accompanied by the intelligence to assess whom can be safely mocked and whom should leave alone. Somebody help! I can't handle him alone. Ask him why he allows himself to make such harsh remarks about all and sundry. Wait for it to answer. It will probably be something like, I'm just being honest, and then smile sarcastically. Great, and if you could also explain how I'm supposed to smile sarcastically with a mug like this, I can barely smile, period. Lann winces and grimaces appear on half of his face. Young men, you should channel this energy into a more useful direction. That said, you already fight under the commander's leadership. This somewhat changes my opinion of you and your clumsy jabs at me. I'm almost willing not to consider you a pair of pompous juveniles. Hey, that's my husband you're talking to. How dare you? I cleared away. Can we clear away? We can try. Your efforts are not in vain. The pile of junk blocking the path has been swept aside. That's it. I did what I could. What? Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I should be on my way. How unfortunate. I haven't yet satisfied my curiosity. But what can you do? Time's a wait for no one. I have a feeling there's something you're not telling me, Mr. Narfruffle. There are some strange slips in your speech and demeanor. Jubilost pauses. I must admit, acting is not one of my best talents. I was hoping to casually run into you in a completely natural way, then ask a few questions, but it's tricky to appear natural when this chance encounter takes place in the middle of the world wound, and you come from the future. Jubilost pauses again for dramatic effect. Yes. Exactly as I said. Some of my friends, many in a number, but acting as one, can do the most curious things to time. I humbly asked them for the opportunity to meet the legendary commander of the Fifth Crusade in person, and I desperately wanted to take a few notes on such a fateful figure of Galorian's history for my article of the Age of Lost Omens. The Age of Lost Omens is one of the 5 major historical ages of the Inner Sea region. It is the age in which we find ourselves today, having supplanted the age of enthronement in 4060-06, when the death of the god Arden threw the entire planet into decades of turmoil and confusion. I hope you're not angry about this small masquerade, and even if you are angry, I'm still satisfied. Best of luck to you. I hope you come by these parts again. My apologies, but 1,000 more discoveries await me. I can't stay in one place for too long, but I am glad to have met you. This conversation provided me with much food for thought. Farewell, Commander. Having already turned to his card, Jubilost suddenly slaps himself in the forehead. I almost forgot. I was asked to give you this. A golden toad? Huh? Are they from the future?
It's Oxy.
I'm a little confused. And I got a golden toad? A toad statuette made of solid gold. It looks more like an idol than a decorative figurine. Okay. I don't know what just happened.
Without a doubt.
Well, I fixed the wagon. Where were we going? Off to Dirian. Right, Dirian's companion quest. I'm a and we're a little fatigued. So let me press.
You've marched me to the bones today. Did you break another one of the straps on your armor? Here, let me show you another knot. It's just as good, but it won't fray so quickly.
Whoa, thanks. Show me that again.
Hey, don't get too close to my husband. Okay, let's try and get here. Wait, where am I supposed to be going? I'm so confused right now. I was supposed to go trap for the upper. I'm supposed to go this way. This way. Not happening. Got it. Okay. Oh. There another person on the road? Okay, this one doesn't look just as nice. Is that who I think it is? Lord Baphomet has sent me to bring him your head. You won't escape the Ivory Hunter. What's with the big... Your bones would join the myriad of others. Sick 'em! What is that, Nukuana? What is...
Defeat is not an option.
What are those? Fragged Lindholm blood tracker? What is that? I'm screwed. I am screwed. I am screwed. 100% I am screwed.
Ona Adayana.
Prepare yourself.
Inimosi Travisi.
And there's 3 of them.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Oh, okay. Stay over there. Go away. Can I make them fall over?
Magritium Turinos.
No, I cannot. Okay.
Desna, guide my hand.
Oh, this isn't good. This is no. This is not.
You won't survive me.
This is a whole heap of arguing. Absolutely. I don't know why I skipped down. I'm a bit dazed at the moment. I am a little bit dazed at the moment. Okay, they heal.
Just a little more.
Endure this!
I am not hitting them.
Now, Heya, Orama.
I shall not fight. No!
Magritium Turinos.
This'll leave it.
There's no way. There's absolutely no way. there's no way.
Make your peace.
We are not hitting at all.
Hold on. Just a little more. Forgive me. This will.
Distract them from me.
Get in my hole!
Fabrizio Turino!
It was rough track. We're gonna, we're gonna directly teleport. Never mind Darian's companion quest. I'm not even. I'm not even. So yeah, I think we're just going to directly transport to Dresden. Cause holy moly, the Crag Lindorm blood trackers. Like, what is that about?